Last night my mom, she ain't cook, so I'm finna cook for her tonight. Finna make some spaghetti with salad so she can take it to work. Finna go hit the store real quick. After we hit that, we finna come back and get busy. Yeah. Woke up feeling good today. Shit. Shout out Jacqueline. Woke up feeling good today. Shout out Jacqueline. Let's get this shit before I start cooking. Alright, y'all, we back. Hit the stove. Now we back. Had to spend a light 30. I don't know if you can see that or not. We spent a light 30. Some terrible shit, boy. This economy so ruined. But fuck it, we finna get in this bitch cooking. Let's go. Alright, so just so y'all know, excuse this. First step that we gotta do is we gotta make the salad. That's my lemon water. Alright, we gotta make the salad. So, this is a salad spinner. You guys can look. Oh, I didn't completely finish the salad. So we're gonna toss this one. We're gonna make a whole new one. My salad consists of tomatoes, feta cheese, 1 onion, and lettuce. Pretty much romaine hearts. Alright. Once I do this and I'm gonna be right back. Ooh, alright, so this is the salad spinner. Like I said, you put this piece in, that piece spins. This piece connects to this, or excuse me, this piece connects to this piece to spin it, and this button spins it all together. So, it should look something like this. Alright. Oh, shit. Yeah, bro. Alright, so, with that being said, we're going to take our salad spinner, the part that spins, we're going to set this to the side right here. Alright, this is the main parts. This is the parts that is the easiest, I would say. We have a cutting board. We are going to make the salad. So, like I said, the salad constructs of just 3 simple ingredients. We got lettuce, romaine hearts, that there. Alright, that's that. When I bought tomatoes, and where's my onion is also there. And when I bought tomatoes and a red onion. Now, before y'all say anything, a red onion, I believe, tastes the fucking best. On the side, I don't care. Red onions and Roma tomatoes. Oh, shit. Jesus. Alright, so, this ain't no Rachel Ray shit. This ain't no cooking channel shit. Alright, I'm just gonna post y'all up in the dish cabinet and then just have my phone sit there. So it's real simple, alright? This is gonna get washed. We're gonna wash this, alright? But first thing is first, we gotta cut this bitch up. So it's real simple, real easy. We cut this part off. This part is a no-no. I say from about here to here, this part is a no-no. All right, grab it like this. Boom. See that? I cut a little bit too far, but if you cut this piece, all right, this is what you don't want to eat. You don't want to eat that shit. That's the core of it. That's a no-no. That shit will probably make you sick. Whatever the fuck. All right. This is like, I'm not gonna eat this shit, but I'll just show you. This is what you want, right? So with that being said, real easy, real simple. Take it, cut it, cut. Keep going until this is done. And to fill up my bowl, I've got 3 of these. So like I said, this is still my first one. Excuse me. But we're gonna take this. And we're going to take this and we're going to put it into the bowl in the sink. All right, let me show you guys, demonstrate. Here we go, I got my bowl right here. So like I told you, this is the 3rd bundle or the 3rd heart of romaine. All right, and we just give this a good little wash, give this a good little dance. All right, the bowl, you see how the bowl is filled up? You see how the water is yellowish, green and shit? That's all the fucking pesticides and the fucking spray-ons that they have at the factory or whatever. You'll see what I mean. Alright. Give us a good little push, good little dance. Alright. Now, like I said, this ain't no Rachel Ray shit. This ain't no cooking channel shit. This is how I do it. Alright. People got their ways or whatever, their methods. I do it this way. Got a little drain. Alright. See all that? That is a no-no. You don't want that shit. So, pour it out. Alright. Give it a little rinse. I'm gonna give it another rinse just to be safe. Just to have a little safety or whatever. You know what I mean? And then boom. I'm gonna put the top back on. Put this on, put the top on this, give it a little spin, and then we're gonna be done with the lettuce. The next part is gonna be the red onion. Alright, so give it a second rinse. Like I said, this is the salad spinner part. This clips onto that piece. Alright, make sure it's on. Close it. Push down, it spins. This is gonna get all the excess water out of it. I take the top off. Alright, look at all that excess water. Get that up out of here. Alright, give this one last spin and then we're going to move on to the red onion. Alright, so like I said, we've got our lettuce all good, you know what I mean? If I don't worry about that brown part, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm from the fucking bottom, you know what I mean? I'm from the hood, bro. We don't give a fuck about little shit like that. So we're going to put the top on, set that to the side. Now the next part we are going to do is we're going to cut up this red onion. Red onions are like rich in antioxidants and fucking calcium and shit like that. Boosts your immune system. It's really good. I mean, this is like the best onion to eat on a fucking salad. From my experience, the smell or taste of onion doesn't linger on your breath when you eat this shit. But it does for these big ass onions. I think these are yellow onions. I'm not too sure. But this is pretty much not the standard for, these are for cooking, you know what I mean? This is for salads and shit. You can look it up. I'm not too fucking sure. It doesn't matter. Alright. Fuck it. Alright, just had to cut that shit out. So, with a red onion, I took a piece right here. I cut it. Alright. Like Shrek said, onions have layers. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it and give it a peel. Alright, just take the first peel off, the first layer. Alright, you see that? Look at that. Look at that. That's rich. That's rich. Antioxidants, calcium. That's the good shit you want in your body. Alright. Alright. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, I had to edit some shit, but anyways, we've got an onion cut. Alright, you see all this? I don't know if you can see it or not. See how it glistens like that? That's all the juices and shit from it. That's like the antioxidants and the calcium, whatever. You know what I mean? The good shit. And look, red onions, turn your shit red. If this was to hit the countertop, my mom would fucking skin me alive. Alright, so we're gonna avoid doing that. I got a little pot with all the fucking, you know what I mean, compost or whatever. Most people put it in the compost. I just put it in the fucking dumpster. It doesn't matter. So, real simple. We're going to cut this in half. Alright, and we're only going to use half the onion because we don't need a full onion in a fucking thing of salad. You know what I mean? Alright. Now, this is what you want. You're going to want to cut it the long way. Alright. That's what you want. This is the cut that you want right here. Alright. Well, this is the cut that I want, not what you want. Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to cut it. Cut. Cut, 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 keep cutting. Alright, oh, you see how that shit peeled right there? We gotta be careful. I'm gonna grab it like this. That's a no-no. Don't ever grab shit like this, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna cut this end off. And you know, fuck it, I think I might use the whole onion. Alright, I'm gonna use the whole onion. Because this probably won't be enough for just the onion part of it. Whatever. Which is alright, it's alright. But more than likely, my mom, she's going to complain about this. So we're going to cut this in half. Alright. Little pieces. Little pieces. My mama eats the salad. Alright, so as you see, we've got an onion cut out. Alright, literally. I was going to use this. I had bought this one. This onion was big as fuck. Alright, but I'm not going to use this. I would use half of this because this half would have been enough. But since that onion was smaller, we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna put this into the salad. All right, there we go. You want to take all the pieces of this shit out too. You know what I mean, like the skin. Who the fuck want to eat the skin? You know what I mean? All right, so onions are now done. Now we're going to cut up the tomatoes. Cut the tomatoes. I only used about 5 of them, 4 or 5, depending on how much I really want in it. But these are called Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes. You know what I mean? People use these tomatoes to make sauces. There's other types of tomatoes like beef steak, other shit like that. You know what I mean? I just use Roma because it's not so big and it's not hard to cut. You know what I mean? This is what I mean. Take one, cut that bitch down the middle. All right, you got half-sies. Oop, that's a piece of onion. You got a half, right? Then, put the half back on top. Cut that bitch in half one more time, right? Now you got 2 halves, right? Now, I try and chop it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This might be a little big, so I'm gonna cut it a 6th time. 6. Boom. Now you got Roma tomato pieces. That piece was chunky. It's alright though. 1, 2, ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I guess 6. Real easy, real simple. Now, like I said, we cut up 5 tomatoes. This is 2 only. You know what I mean? So, in half, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just for future reference, don't ever grip shit like this. I'm doing this because I'm in my house, and this is like what I feel comfortable with. Always try and grab the spine of the knife because you have more control. You know what I mean? Like I said, this ain't no Rachel Ray shit, right? This is how you can really cut shit. Don't ever like try and loop this shit around. You know what I mean? Don't ever do that. Grab it like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys see it or not, but grab it like that, right? Don't ever grab shit like this either. Try and have your knuckle guided, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 2 more tomatoes left. That's what we were doing. All right, and that concludes my tomato cutting. I'm gonna take this, put this in the salad. All right, now. Now, before y'all say anything, you know what I mean? This is all the seeds and shit from the tomatoes. This salad that I'm making lasts me from about Monday to probably Thursday or Friday, depending on if I eat dinner. I take these and I swap them out for meals because, you know what I mean, my mom works overnight. Sometimes I feel like cooking, sometimes I don't. I woke up today, felt like cooking, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's what I do. And lo and behold, believe me or not, this salad is what helped me lose 60 pounds. 65? 60 pounds, you know what I mean? And this shit really helps, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, just a, you know what I mean, just a little yap right there. Just a little yap from my homies that I hang with, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jasmine, shout out to Jacqueline for keeping me on track by calling me fat ass nigga and fat boy and all this other shit. What you see here is feta cheese. This is like Greek cheese or some shit, whatever the fuck, alright? My mom says this is like, it's really salty. You can taste it, it is salty as fuck. But this shit is like crack, I'm not gonna lie. Real shit, this shit is so good. We're gonna take this is the other section of the salad I'm gonna throw it on. Alright. So, with that being said, our salad looks like this. Alright. Real easy, real simple, cover girl. Alright, so this is our finished product of what the salad looks like. Feta cheese, onions, tomatoes. Real simple. We're going to put this in the fridge to refrigerate. Alright, bro. So, all my real eaters out there, bro. If you are a real eater, just a little backstory. If you're a real eater, bro, you can distinguish what ranch tastes the fucking same, what ranch tastes different, right? For my salad, I'm going to teach you how to make the Wingstop ranch. Oh, bro, no line. I'm going to teach you how to make the Wingstop ranch. And before y'all say anything, bro, real eaters know, bro. There's different tastes and there's different fucking flavors to ranches, bro. Hidden Valley, motherfucking, whatever. That's all I know, shit like that. Hidden Valley fucking sucks. I'm going to teach y'all how to make the Wingstop ranch. The ranch that y'all niggas taste at the restaurant for salads. I'm going to teach y'all how to make this shit right now. All right, bro. So like I told you, you know what I mean? Like I told you, finna make the Wingstop ranch. So I got me here a mason jar. All right, each of these, you'll have 2 of them. I'm making 2 cups. This makes 2 cups. All right, but each of these calls for 1 cup of each ingredient. So, real simple. 1 + 1 equals what? 2. Put 1 cup of this in here. Or just 1 packet each. And then put another up in here. Alright. Now, I'm using this for the salad. You can use this for a dip or whatever. It don't really matter. But, here we go. Now, got this little Walmart mayo. $2.99. Got another Walmart mayo just in case for a backup. I think this is there's a cup in here, but it doesn't matter because we need 2 cups. So I'm using the fuck out of this. All right, and then we have buttermilk. I'm gonna measure out a cup. All right. So, with that being said, take our buttermilk first. All right. 1 cup, 1 full cup of this. All right, and we're gonna throw it in. That's 1. A little bit more. That's 2. All right. And then we're gonna take 2 measurements of 1 cup each of this. 1 cup each of mayo. All right. This shit finna bust. I ain't gonna hold you. All right. Here we go. My mama always got the fucking tool. She always got every tool. Every tool you can need, she got this bitch in here able to use. So, see that? Real simple. Scoop that bitch out. Before we put it in there, we gotta measure it. All right. So, this is obviously not a cup. That's not a full cup. So we're gonna keep going until we get a full cup. And even then, that is not enough for a full cup. So that's about empty. All right. Fuck it. We're gonna open this one. Real simple, real easy. Set that bitch there. And of course, it's gonna get real messy. So expect like, you know what I mean, a little bit of a mess. Don't really matter. Set that bitch there. Open this up. Ooh. Ugh. Alright. Scoop some of this shit out. Throw it in there. Now we got 1 cup. We're gonna take that, drop it into here. And obviously you can swap this out for something else. Alright, you can swap this out for like vinaigrette or whatever. I don't fuck with vinaigrette. It is what it is. It's like, I just don't like the oil and vinegar taste of it. I don't like the vinegary taste of it. That shit's like fucking, I mean, nasty as fuck. But we've got ourselves another full cup of this. Pour it in. It's gonna be cutting it close. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew that shit would happen. Damn. Give me a second. All right, so I ended up having to move this from the mason jar into a little fucking thing, little Tupperware. But we have it here. All right, this is complete. Now, like I told you, my mama, she got all the tools in this bitch. I'm not lying to you. What is it? Bro, where's that one fucking thing at, bro? There it is. Look, she got this shit. We press down and it spins. Oh, you know what I mean? Here we go. I'm just gonna give this a fucking stir, whatever, a mix. Put this shit up off the side of it. All right. Or you can just make it easier. I don't know why I'm fucking not thinking. I'm just gonna shake this bitch. Shake it until it thins out. We got space to do it. Let's see this shit. So here we have it. No more lumps. Stir. Give it a whisk or whatever. Until there's no lumps in this bitch. And then you have made yourself a ranch. It looks thin right now. When it thickens up is when it's when you refrigerate it, it thickens up. Alright. Now we've got the salad out the way, ranch is out the way. This is gonna last us for about a week, 2 weeks, depending on how much you eat at a time. I don't really eat that much at a time. So this is gonna be about 2 weeks. But we've got our ranch out the way. And there we have it. Wingstop Ranch. Alright, so as you see, all this is done. Cleanup is done. Salad, ranch is out the way. I'm gonna make the spaghetti now. The sauce is gonna be consisting of just regular marinara, turkey meat, and some seasoning, you know what I mean? Nothing too complicated, nothing too serious, nothing too heavy on the stomach. Simple, basic spaghetti. I wanted meatballs, but they didn't have meatballs at Walmart. Turkey meatballs. I use turkey because it's a lot leaner than beef. It's also contributing to my diet. I'm on a diet, you know what I mean? So with that being said, turkey is always going to be my go-to. Burgers, sausages, ground turkey. It's a lot better, from my experience, it's a lot better on my health than eating red meat, pork. Red meat in the long run, pork in the long run. A lot of pork is too bad, you know what I mean? Sodium and shit. So pork is really fucking bad. That's obvious. Eating hog and shit, you know what I mean? But with that being said, done with the yap. We're gonna start cooking this spaghetti. All right, now. So with that being said, we got our pot here. It's one of them fucking, how would I say it? Like the professional shit. You know what I mean? The professional pots. My mama has some pretty fucking professional shits in here, and she be going crazy. You know what I mean? If you're from the South, you know what this is. Shit. I ain't gotta explain that. But here we go. So we're gonna start that up. Then we're gonna go ahead and brown some fresh ground turkey. 85-15. It's a pretty good way to go. 85-15, 94-6, 94 lean, 6% fat. Pretty good ways to go. In the long run, turkey is gonna have the win regardless. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna throw some butter in there, get that shit a little, you know what I mean, a little starter or whatever. And then we're gonna go ahead and start this shit up. So, take this, give it a little stir, or a little cut, excuse me. And we're gonna throw it in. Turkey, the reason why I threw butter in is because turkey is not as like fat, it's not as like fucking, you know what I mean? It's got juices, of course, you know what I mean? But it's not, how would I say this? It's not like beef where it's like greasy as fuck, you know what I mean? Turkey is very lean by default, right? We've got ourselves 2 of these 1 pound, so 2 pounds of meat, right? It's gonna be dinner for the next probably 3-4 days, or 2-3 days, depending on how my mom likes it. Throw these out. All right, give our hands a quick wash. We'll let this shit cook now. Give our hands a good little wash and we're gonna let it cook. Now, you know what I mean, just a little PSA. Shout out Desi, shout out Jay, shout out Cleveland, shout out Nino, Chris, motherfucking Blaze, you know what I mean? I fuck with y'all heavy, y'all the homies. And with that being said, fuck you niggas. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna season this, right? We're gonna start this out by getting it seasoned. Alright, real easy, real simple. That shit is hot as fuck. I don't know why I touched it. So, we'll keep that up. This is on a medium right now. Y'all can't really see it because I got. Alright, so y'all see it. My phone keeps running out of fucking battery. My iPhone 12 Pro is fucking bummed out. My shit is garbage. But here we go. We got the turkey. See all this? See all these juices and shit? See all that? That's the juices. Alright, that's, I don't know. It's like, I guess you could say the turkey version of fat or whatever. But we're gonna get this seasoned. Alright. From the South, you know what this mean. Neck, no nothing. Shut up, nigga. Alright, we're gonna throw some salt in. A little bit of salt. Garlic powder. Just a little bit. And before y'all say anything, yeah, I know that was a lot. I heard niggas saying, damn. I know. I just said that shit in my head, too. Okay. Some onion powder. Just the basics. Salt, onion powder, garlic powder. Alright, you don't want to season this too much because we still got to season the sauce. Cha-ching! Alright, now we're back at this angle because I forgot to cut up an onion to throw into the turkey. Alright, I'm gonna cut up half this onion. Oh, and about at the end of it, say about cut it half. Alright, and then one last one. Then we're just gonna chop this up. Like I said, this ain't no Rachel Ray shit. I'm doing this shit the Julian way. Dice the onion and then throw it into the pot. That's me speaking French, so I don't mind that. Alright, so we've got our onions halves cut up, whatever. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a fucked up cut. It's alright though, because it's gonna cook down. Alright, half an onion. We're gonna throw this into the pot. Cha-ching! So the next process of this is called rendering the fucking onion, whatever, caramelizing. Getting this down, you know what I mean? It's alright. The meat is about done though. Taste that. Alright, so we've got ourselves caramelized onions. Alright, it's been about 5-10 minutes. Alright, juices and shit, drained, whatever. All this shit is in good standing. House smells good. Alright, now we're gonna be making the sauce. This is some premium shit, alright? My mom buys this in like bulk, 5 and 6 jars at a time. You wouldn't catch me spending no fucking $5 for a bottle of marinara, alright? This shit is the truth though, I'm not gonna lie. This shit is beyond crazy. So with that being said, alright, I'm gonna take this, open it up, pizza time. Alright, gonna do a little stir, turn this down to a simmer, and as you know, we can't let all that goodness go to waste. I'm gonna fill this up about halfway and give it a little shake and then pour that in. Now let this be a life lesson. Let this be a skill for the people watching at home, if you guys are watching or whatever. About 300 views, it don't matter. Let this be a skill, all right? That way, when you're out on your own and you're an adult, whatever, you're doing this shit on your own, all right? You can't depend on nobody. You got the ability to cook and fend for yourself. This is a big plus. And with that being said, back to regular programming. The jar is done. We got ourselves a pizza sauce. Pizza time. I'm just making spaghetti sauce. We'll let that go to a simmer, so about a 3 or 4, and let it simmer. All right, and then we're gonna put a top on it and then walk away. Give it a little stir occasionally, but just keep an eye on it. All right, now this is gonna be a little bit something that I'm choosing to do. You don't have to do this, but it's already got a little bit of liquid into it. We're gonna take ourselves some heavy whipping cream and just pour a little bit into it because I want it kind of like a have you ever had a vodka sauce? Kind of like that, right? Heavy whipping cream and milk kind of have the same properties, but heavy whipping cream is obviously thicker. So I'm gonna give this a little stir, make it a little bit more of a thicker sauce. All right, with that being said, we're gonna give this a simmer. While it simmers, we're gonna go ahead and just let it chill. Before we do that, we're gonna throw in a little bit more salt, a little bit more garlic and onion. So, like I said before, if you're from the South, give me that neck, jit. Salt. Gonna drop the damn paprika. Onion. Alright. And then we got garlic. Alright. And then we just give that a stir. Let it simmer. Once this is simmering, once this is finished or whatever, we are good to go. That is our sauce. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make our pasta. Alright, so we've got ourselves, this is no longer spaghetti, but being because I added cream to it, it's supposed to be cream, the sauce itself, and then vodka. Like I said, I don't have vodka, but this is now a vodka sauce. All right, which is pretty much a bolognese, which is another type of marinara sauce. A bolognese sauce with cream, which is all right. Nothing too bad. But this is now, the dish is no longer spaghetti, it's penne alla vodka. Right? This is at a simmer, so this is good to go. This is fine. It's a little bit liquidy because I added a little bit too much water, but that's fine. It tastes just fine. Where's my penne? We have penne. It says al dente perfection, 11 to 12 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna cook that bitch for like 15, just to be safe. But it's simple, you know what I mean? It's pasta. You gotta know how to cook pasta. Hot water going. Put that bitch on high. Keep watching till it's done. Alright, so pasta is about done. Vodka sauce is about done. Alright. Get that shit. Grab one of them. Test it out. Yep. About done. Now we're gonna take this and we're gonna strain it. Alright. And now we've got ourselves penne alla vodka. Right. Take our pasta. Just dump it in. Fuck it. Real easy, real simple. And now, just wait for the salad to get a little bit colder. Whatever. We got ourselves penne alla vodka. I'm gonna make my mom a dish. I'm gonna make her a couple Tupperware dishes, whatever. Some of this and then some salads to go to work with. So I'm gonna show y'all after this. Listen to that shit. Golly. Alright. All this shit. Alright, we gotta wipe the stove. This is the cleanup phase. This is the cleanup phase of after cooking. Yep. Be back. Alright. We got the kitchen cleaned. Put the kitchen back the way I found it.